So welcome back to my channel, guys. Today in this video we're going to be looking at how you can avoid your knee injuries and the reasons behind them. Okay, so first of all, in this video we're going to be breaking it down into several segments. The first segment of which the causes for your knee pain, and the second segment is where how you can prevent them, and the third part is what you should do when your knee pain is totally out of control. Okay, so basically guys, you have a lot of reasons for knee pain. So most of this is focused main on age factor, your sport or your weight. Okay, so basically you have three factors where your age, sport or weight, you have a really bad impact on your knees. So basically for football players, basketball players, rugby players and tennis players, so guys, basically you have a lot of sports, okay, where you can injure your knee very easily. For example, very intense sports and physical sports like rugby, like football, like basketball, you have a lot of possibilities for a knee injury and ankle injury. Okay, so basically you have to avoid them, and in order to avoid them you have to have a really good strengthening of your knees. So a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people who you actually believe, they won't actually tell you you cannot actually strengthen your knee. Yes, this is actually real. This is a fact. You cannot strengthen your knee. What you can do is you can strengthen the muscle around your knee. And most of you guys have been having a doubt in your head, like what happens if I injure my tendon or my ligament? It's very hard for me. Then we'll get into it in a bit. Okay, so first of all, if you are prone to injury, if you are in a contact sport like this, so for example, I'm a football freestyler. If you don't know already, in my channel you can see a lot of football content. So yeah, I'm a football freestyler and I have represented Tamil Nadu in a lot of national events, also all around India. And I've been traveling a lot of places. I've been doing a lot of football tricks with my legs, which actually include a lot of knee movement. Okay, a lot of knee movement football tricks are actually included in my regime. So basically what I have to do is that I have to actually strengthen my muscles around my knees. For example, the thighs, the calves, my hamstring, everything has to be on point. It has to be strong, it has to be firm. Only then I can do my tricks confident without any struggle. Okay, so basically guys, if you are not doing your weight training properly, you have a lot of injuries. You're going to have a lot of missed splits and all, and also a lot of ligament injuries also happen due to this same particular reason. Okay, the second method how you have to avoid the injuries is that you have to learn to do your warm-up and your stretching regularly. Okay, for example, I do my stretching every day in the morning, every day in the evening, and sometimes even before bed I do my stretching during the season times when it's like very harsh times when you practice 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day and all. So at that time, at that intensity, I used to do my stretching every day, twice a day. So basically what you guys have to do is that you have to totally devote yourself to to your sport and to your well-being. If you're doing for a cause, if you're doing for a sport, if you're doing for pride or just overall health, you have to be conscious about your body. Okay, so your knee injuries have to have their own respect and their own time to spend with. Do your stretching, do your cardio before you actually jump into your football training or your basketball training or your any contact sport training. Okay, so basically guys, a lot of people have their doubts right now in your head, because like what if I use the wrong shoe, and if I walk in a road, if you walk on tiles or something like that, do I get my knee injuries? So you don't get knee injuries doing that, you get knee pain. Okay, so knee pain is actually fadeable. It fades away over time because your leg is getting used to a new kind of motion. So a lot of people haven't actually had a good knowledge on picking your right walking shoes. So if you want a video on a good walking shoe, guys, so let me know in the comment section below, or I'll be doing a video soon in my channel, so do subscribe and just check it out for that. Okay, so new shoes have to be priority for you guys. Shoe with good heel and a good cushioning and a thick comfort pattern is actually good for you guys. It's actually really good. It helps the rebound motion of your leg and actually really helps in overall containment of the leg. Okay, the second part of the video, we're moving on, guys. So what happens if you actually meet with an injury? So in case you meet with an injury, the first thing you have to do is your first aid. And of course you have your people around you. If you don't have your people, if you don't have people around you just who can help you out and recovering your knee and all, just tie a strip of band or your cloth just to keep your knee firm. And if you are in ligament injury, make sure you don't walk or sprint or run, whatever. You basically can't walk, so you just don't need to walk. Okay, make sure you apply ice, a lot of ice on the impact area. The second thing is that you don't need to rush to a hospital. You just need to be calm, be composed, go to an hospital, go to an ortho surgeon or really good bone specialist, so that you can actually find out what's wrong with your knee. If you have a really serious injury, make sure you follow the surgeon and make sure you have a really good rest, and do not just use the toilet while you walk. That's it. Just take rest, use the toilet, come back. That's it. That's the maximum you can do. Have really good rest. And if you're having a minor injury like a simple chin split or something like that, you can actually take a recovery time for 2 months, and then you can come back to your sport. Because during the recovery time, a lot of bands can be helpful for you guys, so such as this one, which is actually a really stretchable band, which you can actually use. Even I'm using the same one right now. So these bands are actually really good even while you play a sport. These are really good in case you have a really weak knee, okay? And if you're really injured and if you have a really serious injury in your knees, you can use some ones like these, which are actually really advanced versions of the previous one. You're supposed to put your knee around that, in this area your knee is supposed to protrude out, and your knee with the cap should not actually move from the place. So it's a really unique one. And also this thing has this metal hinges over here in the sides, on both sides actually, which are actually bendable. So this one is actually bendable. You can bend it with your knee, and this one has a spring in it, so that in case you forgottenly bend your knee, you can actually rebound to your actual straight position. So this and all are like basic things which you can actually do, but the most serious thing which I recommend is that listen to your ortho doctor or your general specialist for this case. So during the start of your recovery sessions, make sure you do your strengthening before you just jump into the total training and chaos for that. So that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, and do all the good stuff there. Thank you for this video, guys. Until next video, Prashant Bali signing off, and peace.